Stage set for what should be a fantastically competitive game in the National League South. Bear goes all the way back to his captain, knocked forward into the sky over to the far right-hand side. Ostler rises well for the Hawks, headed back on by Turner. Down the line to Aaron Smith-Joseph. Flicked towards the edge of the penalty area, and Joe Ostler's there again, heading it out of play on that far left-hand side to where we're sitting. Paul Rooney has played at centre-back at times for the Hawks this year, really came to Havant Waterlooville as a central midfielder. But due to need more than anything, he's slotted in at centre-back at times, and it'll be the experienced Jamie Collins that makes way for the Hawks. Made his 6th appearance of the season after an injury-plighted start against Charlton. Olatade is able to steal in behind him. Ricky Modeste again on the right wing. Will run at Mike Green. Fakes to go one way, then the next. Into Olatade. Olatade misses it somehow. An absolute sitter for the number 9 for Tonbridge Angels. The ball was flashed into the penalty area by Ricky Modeste, and Olatade just couldn't sort his feet out in the box. For Tonbridge. Clifford squeezed out by 2 blue shirts, but able to find a good pass to Baggy. Baggy lays off to Jake McCarthy. Good football for the Hawks. Looking back for Baggy. Baggy in the box, looking to fire a shot towards goal. Well saved by Jonathan Henley with his feet. Still with Baggy on the right-hand side. Tries to curl one towards the back post, but just wide. It's a marauding run from the Irish centre-back. Spread out to the right-hand side with Josh Pastley. Pastley's cross towards the box. Headed down and well saved by Henley. Might drop to Baggy, but cleared away a second time from the Angels. It was a good reaction save from Henley. The header from Rendell couldn't have been from more than a yard in front of him. There is the short figure of Rich Pope coming out with a substitution board. It'll be the change that I predicted. Roberts will move to a central role, and Joe Newton will have to come out on the left wing. Will benefit from it. Here's O'Sullivan again, looking to just flick that one at the path of Modeste. O'Sullivan tries a lob effort of his own. Good save, Will Mannion, with the fingertips to palm it over the bar. O'Sullivan thought about the pass through to Modeste, but when he saw Will Mannion a couple of steps off his line, thought he'd try and lob the Cambridge United low knee. Dribbles that ball straight through the middle to no one in particular. Harry Hudson able to step on the ball, but he loses out to Baggy. Roberts could be away. Roberts might be one-on-one with Henley. Still going as James Roberts onto his right foot. Chipped over Henley into the bottom left-hand corner. Beautiful finish by James Roberts. Gives the Hawks the lead. But Havant and Waterlooville do start better this week, and it's James Roberts just clipping it over Jonathan Henley on the break and nestling the ball into the bottom left corner. Hawks 1, Tonbridge Angels 0. Sam looking to mount a promotion charge in National League South. It's not really gone that way that far, as Tom Beer goes over the top of the ball and slides into Joe Newton. And the fact of the matter is, Tom Beer may have got a foot on the ball, but he certainly slid over the top of it and caught some of Joe Newton's shin. And Newton's been the subject of a lot of physical challenges so far already this season. I remember one horrific challenge on the young left back against Slough Town, and that one didn't look particularly comfortable for him either. And then Joe Newton gets in ahead of O'Sullivan, and O'Sullivan with a strong arm to Joe Newton's face, and you could hear that slap audibly from our commentary position. That was a little bit nasty and a little bit naughty from O'Sullivan, as he caught Newton with a clear slap. The second time O'Sullivan's done that today. You could hear that from our commentary position. It will be a throw to the Angels, but if the referee's given a free kick, he has to have given a free kick, as it looks like Paul Doswell's been sent off for remonstrating with the referee. So Paul Doswell goes for remonstrating with the referee. And Baggy will get us underway by laying it back off to Billy Clifford. Clifford looking forward early and instantly for Joe Newton, who won't keep that one in on the far left-hand side. Left to Brian Barrett. Brian Barrett looking for a cross against Josh Pastley on his left foot. Flashed across the 6-yard box in the penalty area. Fired past the post by Aaron Smith-Joseph. And Smith-Joseph really should have done better after that ball fell to him on the edge of the 6-yard box. Roberts, 20 yards from goal, onto his right foot. Strike from Roberts, great save Henley. Diving to his left to palm it away after the Hawks won the ball back up high. Another corner kick will come in. Will Mannion will be the man that has some defending to do yet again. Over everyone's head towards the back post, headed on by Sonny Miles. Almost nodded in, cleared off the line. I think that was Joe Ostler in there, booting that one away, the captain. Again, headed forward by the Hawks. It looked destined for the bottom corner, but it was pumped away by a Hawks player in the far corner. Roberts will try and counter Havant Waterlooville. Still going is James Roberts, driving forward. Roberts with green grass to run into. Checks back. Roberts still battling the edge of the 18-yard box, but just ran out of steam. Baggy might be in there trying to make things happen. He's in a foot race with Jonathan Henley, but it went out of play. Brian Barrett on the left wing, looking to get round Baggy. Actually as a left winger, now playing virtually as a left winger himself. Cleared away by the Hawks by Oster, fired in towards the penalty area, might drop on the edge, shot towards goal, saved or blocked by someone in Hawks white. It was a sea of bodies in front of the Havant Waterlooville goal. Tonbridge Angels throwing everything and the kitchen sink at the Hawks right now. Still, the Hawks holding out. Can't be long left to play in this one. We're deep in added time. Still, the Hawks lead 1-0. Looking for some crucial away points. Diving header by Mike Green. Abdoulaye Baggy laying back off for Billy Clifford. Clifford pumps away. Hawks clinging on with everything they have, but the door is creaking open from a Tonbridge Angels perspective. Jonathan Henley, it's got to go deep from the Scottish goalkeeper. It does go deep, but the referee brings this one to a close. A crucial away 3 points for Havant Waterlooville. Billy Clifford falls to the turf after a fantastic defensive performance for the Hawks. 1-0 thanks to a James Roberts opener.